Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We are Monasi.
And we live full-time in our self-converted Fiat Ducato Paca. Today we want to answer the big question. Is van life for you?
And is it comfortable? So first things first, we want to answer the question, is van life comfortable? And the answer is no. Not at all.
It definitely isn't, but that is not necessarily a bad thing. We love living in a van and we've lived a lot of adventures so far and enjoyed it deeply. But let's be honest, it is not comfortable. The things that you never really had to worry about, such as water, electricity, where to sleep, security and lack of space, become actually a bit of a thing.
When you're at home, you never think of, when you open the tap, or how much water do I consume now? Or when you charge your laptop or your phone, like how much energy is left, because there's no limit.
Can I afford to charge my laptop tonight?
Exactly. So there are limits and you have to adapt to them, and you have to plan. You have to fill the water tanks, you have to charge your batteries if you don't get enough sun in, if you have solar, and so on. So you have to plan things that are very comfortable and very
easy in a house. Also, you have to be ready to adapt to different situations that might happen while you are living in a van. Such as in a house, you just go to bed, end of story, you go to sleep. But in a van, actually, first of all, you have to plan where you're gonna sleep, and second of all, sometimes weird things happen. Like in the middle of the night, something happens, there's a noise, or there's weird stuff happening around and you have to move. So it's not as easy and cool as Instagram makes us believe.
At least not always.
Yeah, not always. That doesn't mean van life is not a good thing and it's not cool and fun and an incredible experience that we would highly recommend everyone to go through. Not only building was fun, but also being able to travel and be proud of your own project is a great thing. But don't fool yourself, living in a car is not comfortable.
And now we come to the big question, is van life for you?
So if you're thinking about maybe starting your own van life adventure, we've created a section that will help you decide if van life is for you. We've got two different sections, van life is for you if, and van life is not for you if. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So van life is not for you if you are a complete city person. What I mean by that is, if you enjoy living in a city, you're totally content, you love to go out all the time, van life might not be the best option, because parking in a city is difficult, and also staying there with your van all the time is a challenge.
And expensive.
And expensive, you have to pay parking and other things. So if you're a city person, van life might not be for you.
Also, van life is not for you if you're not open-minded for everything. Especially when you're living with someone in a van, shit happens. And with this I mean literally shit happens. You have to be open and accept the fact that you're gonna have to pee in front of each other, do things in front of each other, and getting changed you might bump each other with the elbow, like there's no space, and you just have to be open-minded and happy with the idea that you're sharing a very small space with someone else, and that a lot of different things could happen that can ruin your day or make your day a bit uncomfortable. But you have to be open and happy to accept van life as it comes.
Patience is the key word. Just wait till your partner's done and then you can get changed or whatever you have to do. So this might be not for you if you're very impatient. Van life is not for you if you are a control freak and you need to have a plan all the time. And this is a really big point, because I have a bit of that. So I like to plan everything.
I think we both do, actually.
Okay, we both do. So we had to adjust to that. If you are someone who needs to know how your plan will exactly look like, if you need a detailed plan of your week, this is not gonna happen in a van. You're traveling constantly, things happen, and you have to change and be spontaneous all the time, which is a great thing to learn. At least for us, it was a great opportunity to learn that. But if you are someone who struggles with that a lot and you need to have this certain plan that you have to follow and you have to control everything, this is difficult. So
it's gonna be a challenge.
Van life might not be for you.
And van life is not for you if you always need to be with your same circle of people and family on a daily basis, simply because we assume you want to travel with the van. Of course, if you live in your own city with the van, you can do whatever. But if you're planning to travel, it can get a bit lonely, and definitely you meet people on the road, but you're all on your own separate ways, so you might share a couple of days together, but then eventually you continue your path. You have to be ready to just accept the fact that you're not gonna have your comfortable same circle of people, and open to the new experiences of making new friends.
That's also the beauty of van life, because you meet a lot of interesting people, but very quickly everyone goes its own way again, and then it can be lonely.
But leaving the negatives on the one side, the center in the positive side of things. So we believe that van life is for you if you enjoy the simple living and the simplicity of minimalism of living in a small space. Van life, it's great for that. You have a limited space for all your belongings and you really learn to live with the essentials. You realize there's no space for clutter and you just live with the things that you actually use every day. So if that's you already, amazing. And if you're actually looking into getting into this minimalism way of living, van life is definitely for you.
Van life is for you if you are a nature lover. It's very obvious, you are very mobile with a van and you can drive to different forests or beaches or wherever you want to go to. And you see a lot of nature and you can actually stay in nature quite comfortably in your van. So you don't have to pull up a big camp and assemble your tent. Of course you can, but you don't have to because your home is with you. So that's a big plus of van life, that you are surrounded by nature pretty much every day if you want to.
And as we kind of mentioned before, van life is for you if you enjoy meeting new people and making new friends on the road. Van life is a great thing for this because you get to meet different people in different locations, cities, spots, and you know, we've actually made really nice friends on the road so far. So if you enjoy this extrovert way of living, van life, it's definitely a great thing.
Lastly, van life is for you if you like to travel and have your home with you. In the past we've been traveling a lot and we always missed when we were somewhere to have our own kitchen or our own pillows or you know, some stuff that makes your day-to-day life a bit more comfortable in a way. And it's really nice because in the van you have all the essential belongings with you and you feel like you're home even though you're somewhere else, like in the middle of nowhere, for example. In terms of traveling, you have a lot of freedom. You can decide how long you want to drive, where you want to stay, how long you want to stay, and this is a big positive point for van life.
Yeah, this was definitely the one that convinced us to do this, because as Timo said, we used to travel a lot and missed home, so this way we can have the best of both worlds. So that was it, guys. We really hope that this will help you a little bit more understanding van life and maybe deciding if you want to do it or not.
If you ask us, living in a van is a very unique experience which can teach you a lot. Maybe you don't have to do it full time, but we highly recommend to just try it out and see if you like it. Rent a camper, see if you like the vibe, the mood when you're in the van, and you might start converting your own van and leading you on the road.
Yeah, don't feel discouraged with these points. We're just sharing our opinions and the things that we've experienced, and we hope this was helpful and help you decide if van life is for you and if you want to start building your own van. Meanwhile, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and thank you so much for watching.
Thanks guys for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.